Oh, yeah, by the way, here we are, Missy.
Hello, good morning.
And we better get this chat on menopause on the way because I know you have to get down and dirty this afternoon.
Yes, I do. In the yard.
Yeah, well, it's that time of year, isn't it? I've been mulching and doing stuff and planting.
Yeah, I bought a bunch of things. They're just sitting outside and waiting for me. I just keep covering them up when it gets a little chilly at night and watering. But today's the day.
Yes. And I've been trying to avoid the poison ivy that I get every year.
Every year you sure do.
I
It's
know.
always all over.
I know.
It's the
Well, not
consistent
quite all
that's
over.
all over.
But yeah, I love that poison ivy when it crops up. We don't get that in England. There's no poison ivy.
Really?
No.
Interesting. Do you have something
Nettles.
similar? Okay.
Nettles.
Same reaction?
No. I mean, it's nasty when it happens, but it's not as intense as poison ivy, which is really wicked. But anyway, and we were talking about men, talking of wicked, we're talking of men. Menopause. So,
Pausing the men.
yes, or do men pause us? I mean, that's the question. And is that why it's called menopause?
I don't know.
Or is it meno for your menstruation, isn't it?
Maybe.
It's menstruation.
We'll need to research that, fact check it. I wish we could pause that though. Just push the pause button.
Happened for me a long time ago. But yes, when was the last time you were wolf whistled, talking of?
Or catcalled in the US, that's what we call it. It's been a minute. But we're weirdly, sorry, can't talk today. We were at a hockey game for a union postal night, and we went to a bar afterwards. Myself and my partner and some of his male coworkers, and I went to the bar to get some drinks. And this young man that was belly up to the bar kind of let me in with my money, and I'm waiting and waiting and waiting, and he kind of kept looking at me, and next thing, and he says, "Oh, you have your nose pierced." And of course, I'm thinking like, well, duh. You're on my left side. You can clearly see it. And then a kind of conversation just sparked from there. And he was asking about what I was ordering and was it for me? And of course, I ordering a couple of drinks.
He's doing his research.
And for a hot second, I'm thinking, he is like trying to talk to me.
He's
like
hitting on you, Missy.
Yes, because then he was like, "Well, where are you sitting? Are you?" And of course, the bar is full of people, so he can't see that I'm with two grown men across the way. But yeah, for a minute, it took me a second to even realize that that's what he was doing.
Because it's such a long time since that's happened,
and then
right?
it put a little pep in my step. I'm like,
Yeah.
"Hey, I still got it."
Guys, here I am.
Here I am, and I was fully clothed. Like it was winter, so I had a coat.
You were naked at the bar.
No, there was nothing revealing. I must have had like a good energy or something. I don't know.
I think it is that. I think it's interesting, isn't it? At a bar where someone sees you and then you just have this spirit, you know. And I think you definitely have that where somebody sees and feels your energy and thinks, oh,
I think he even asked me if I had on like a perfume, and I'm thinking it's soap. Like I washed today. So yeah, it kind of struck me by surprise that you actually you forget how to recognize it,
Also, for the most part, you've got a very happy disposition. So you approach a bar with a smile and a kind of that like you said, that energy. And I think men see that happiness.
I'm sure if you asked, around, I'm not always
You're not so
happy demeanor, but
your partner during menopause, and we're not grumpy old. And this is interesting. It's when did we go from, that happy person to that grumpy old whatnot?
Right. God love him. He tolerates me, but I also tolerate him. And I mean, when did we become that person that just, I don't say doesn't care, but
we lose patience.
Very much so. And I'm just irritable. It's
Lack
obvious
of sleep,
things.
maybe?
Lack of sleep, yes. And I think it's not even, like we talked about this a little bit before the podcast started, that it's maybe not the sleep deprivation, but just you don't sleep as sound. You're just in this constant, like, your eyes are shut, but you're not resting because, after you're a mom, you just hear everything and you just wake up at the smallest sound or movement or anything.
Or a hot flash.
Oh, there's
Sweaty.
that. Yes.
Sweaty Betty as I am, right?
Same. Yes. And you have to get up and change your clothes and it's a whole thing.
Yes. And it's so, it's maybe that's why we are grumpy and more tired. And then we're still working. So you're going to work every day.
Yeah.
And you're dealing with people who haven't been working perhaps as long as we have and have different attitudes
and we both
things
work
like that.
with the public as well as coworkers, a full team of coworkers. So it's not like we're in a small office in a cubicle and can just mind our own business. We're interacting with people every single day. And that can kind of just wear on your psyche too, because you've got all these different personalities you're working with, and then of course the clients that you're working with.
And you have to be tolerant of the general public. So when you're giving good customer service, it's the customers coming in, but it's much harder even to think about your co-workers as as also your customers. And so you have to be tolerant of them too. That's quite difficult, being tolerant of those of co-workers when you don't see eye to eye.
That's probably why when I go home, I literally sit in silence for a good 15 minutes.
Process the day.
That's what we call it.
Yes, and thank goodness then we have shorter memory, so we can forget some of those bad experiences.
Thank heavens for that.
Yeah.
That's one of the pros of menopause, I think.
Yes, and because it's certainly not hair loss or hair growing in different places. Should we talk about that?
Have you had any of that? Hair growing in random places?
Well, I do remember the first time I caught a chin hair. Ugh. I was driving my car, and I don't know whether it's something about the light coming through the sunroof or the way the light hits, but I was driving and I looked up and I was like, what is that?
Yeah.
And it was long, Missi.
And blonde.
Yes. And it was about half an inch or an inch.
Did you wonder, like, how long has this been here?
And how long has nobody told me about it? That's the worst.
I know.
Everyone's been looking at my chin going, oh my God.
I had a good friend at my last job, and she would literally in the office, and she would be like, oh, and she'd get her thumb and her finger, and she'd come up to me and she'd try and like pull it. I'm like, get it, because I can't walk around like this.
I think the chin hairs are worse than the mustache.
Yeah, I haven't really got that yet, but it's
no mustache.
No, if anything, it's more like it's blonde, and I dermaplane, so
yes. Well, that helps.
Yeah, I do remember a time, that's funny, because when my daughter was young, my aunt, was had her on her lap or something, and my daughter said, Auntie, why do you have a mustache? And I mean, the whole room, we just all started to roar in laughter because it was a thing. And she's like, well, I guess I better go home and wax this thing off. The things that children say.
But luckily, if it's only like the odd one now and again, you could catch it. And once you've had one, you're much more vigilant.
Yes. Yes. You're like, I need to go outside with my tweezers and my handheld mirror.
But somebody told me they do come overnight, like literally. Do you think so?
They have to, because we're looking at ourselves every morning. I don't know about you, but I have one of those 10 times magnification mirrors.
I can't.
And I need the bright LED lights.
So brave.
I need to look. I'm very brave, but I need a good look. I need to see
all the stuff.
Yes, I need to take care of it and minimize that stuff immediately.
Yeah, no, I just am not brave enough for the 10 times magnification. My pores, I don't need my pores to look like craters in the moon. I just don't need that.
I need to address it. It's about
But
awareness.
every time I get in the shower and wash my hair, almost like half of it falls out, it seems.
Oh my goodness, yes. I even have a strainer on my drain, and every time Josh goes in there, he's like, oh my goodness, like a Sasquatch took a shower in our shower. And I don't know about you, but like he does not like to
clean it. Pick it up. No.
So it's like he takes his toe and like swipes it up the side of the tub. And then when I get in the next time, I'm like, oh my goodness. Because I don't notice that I'm in and I'm out. And then, yeah.
So you couldn't just get in there and even just grab a piece of kitchen towel, toilet paper, and pick it up with that.
Something. On occasion, yes, but normally there's like a collection of toe swipes, and I gotta like round it up. So
yeah. Well, we were talking about that, why we become invisible to men when we are out, but something to do with that is that science that we're no longer of childbearing age.
yeah,
right.
It's like a nature type of thing.
Yes,
We're not producing those pheromones that we once did, that we were of childbearing age.
So it must be like genetic programming from over the years. Men can't help it.
Yeah.
So we should feel sorry for them.
We should, although I don't at all.
So dating when you're over 50, that must be kind of tricky. I mean,
Well, you're married, so that's different.
Goodness, I haven't had to do it.
I mean, I've been with Josh for 6 years, so we were dating before I was 50. But in my 40s, it was rough, because again, it's all that like physicalness, and at that point, when you're in your 40s, you're like, I'm not having any more children.
yes.
Like I need a relationship,
even if you could, right?
based on conversation and intellect. I don't necessarily. I mean, yeah, it's a good thing to have that lustfulness. But we all know that kind of
disappears.
It goes away. It turns into something different, and when you love someone for a long time, it looks different than when you did in the beginning. So, at least in my
So when you're
experience.
looking at a guy in your 40s, or 50s, you're looking for something totally different.
Oh my gosh.
But they're looking for the same.
Correct. I don't know about you, but like in my youth, I had the same, I mean, it was cookie cutter. They had light eyes, dark hair, like muscular, kind of
You
a
had your
bad boy.
type.
I had a type. Oh, yes. And it's funny because when I met Josh, like he doesn't have any hair anymore. So, I mean, if you would have told my 25-year-old self, you will end up with a bald man.
You'd be like, no
absolutely
way.
not. You've lost your mind. You've lost your damn mind.
Mm-hmm.
But I think maybe now I'm like, hey, it makes sense. Like your taste changes in men. I think men, their taste in women never changes.
No.
It's always the same.
Yes. Yeah, if they're looking for big boobs, they're looking for big boobs.
I mean, we've got that covered,
Yes.
but
it's the rest of it that comes along, like the midriff, the menopause midriff.
And the random bruises.
They just show up. I had one the other day. I got out of the shower and I looked at my backside. I had this ginormous bruise, Missy. And then you're like, what did I do?
And how do I not remember?
Hitting my butt.
Is that short-term memory kicking in?
Yeah. Normally I walk into things like the bed at night or the corners, or the table at work, the edge of the counter.
I think part of it too, I don't know if menopause, it makes me, I feel like I'm clumsy.
Very.
Like falling. Like what? I'm going to be that person that says fall risk. I'm going to have a fall risk bracelet on soon.
Isn't that just so embarrassing? I did that the other day in the parking lot at work, and I'm walking in my shoes and my ankle went underneath me and I went,
I mean,
as we said, arse over tit. That's all
right.
we're saying.
Tits up. That's a UK term I also learned about. I had to have someone explain that to me.
It's so embarrassing.
Remember when I came here that one time, I tripped like up your front porch steps and I was like, I literally dropped my phone and everything went flying, and I don't know if you have cameras out there, but I was like, oh,
no.
And I was just hurrying to get in the door because I'm always in a hurry. That's just a female thing.
It's such an embarrassing thing. And you're always like, if anyone comes to your rescue, you're always like, no, I'm fine.
You're right. I know. It's embarrassing.
Yeah,
but
no, I didn't used to fall when I was younger.
oh,
But
gosh.
yes, I'm glad at the moment I don't seem to have osteoporosis or any of those other things. But my skin and my neck and the hair loss is just like...
The neck. That's the part that's getting me. Like, where did this thing all of a sudden like come from? This like weird droopiness. And I mean, it's a good thing that contouring your makeup is in, because I'm kind of learning. So I'm like,
yes,
for mature skin, if you can contour this way. So I just like paint it on and it makes me look like I've got a little bit more.
So the surgeon I used to work for, the one I used to work for, he used to call it a turkey neck.
Okay, gobble. He start gobbling and he's like, you're going to need to make an appointment.
That also appears overnight,
Yeah.
Because you used to have like a chiseled, like...
Yeah. I mean, even right now.
Yeah, can pinch
Is it like the way you sit?
Yes,
and
you
you're like,
lift your neck. I know.
as we're touching our gobbles.
I know. So things really, really do change.
But here's the other thing. I don't notice it like on you, and you probably don't notice it on me, but like
No.
we notice it on ourselves.
Well, we're always very hard on ourselves, aren't we?
Yes, we're terrible.
And I know because working where I work in plastic surgery, I see women all the time coming in, and I'm like, you know how beautiful you are. Although I work with plastic surgery, and obviously you have to take every patient's thoughts into consideration when you're helping them. And I'm not a surgeon, I'm not medical, but you also sometimes see people who, lack that confidence.
Right.
Are they doing it for themselves? That's what I always think. Are you doing this for yourself, or are you doing this for some other reason?
Well, I can say too, being a patient of plastic surgery in my past, again, my 20-year-old self was like, I would never have plastic surgery. And then I got to be like 35 and I thought, you know what? I do want to do that. And I never in my 20s thought I would ever, because I had friends in my 20s that had plenty of plastic surgery. And I'm like, no, I'll never do that. But when I was divorced and in the dating scene again, and I felt like I needed a little mommy makeover. And I mean, after I did it, I was like, oh yeah, I would do this again and again and again.
It gave you a lift confidence-wise.
Absolutely. 100%. And I think, even my mom was like, are you doing this for you? Or are you doing, this is major surgery. And I had never had a surgery ever in my life. So going under the knife for something vanity,
Right.
for vanity per se, she was like, are you sure? And obviously the person I was dating at the time was very into like the whole vanity thing. And he paid for half. So
Which one?
well, I got to keep them both in the breakups, so they're all mine. But yeah, I mean, I would do it, and I've recommended it to plenty of friends after the fact.
Yes.
I think if you feel better, do it. You know what? I'm not going to be mad at someone for
exactly
making themselves feel better.
Yes. And that's how you approach people. Is it and people afterwards, when they say how it makes them feel, it's so wonderful.
It's
whether it's
rewarding.
medical reasons or
right. And of course,
restoring
everyone wants to
people's
talk about the
confidence.
risks, and the doctors have to tell you all those things, but they just have to tell you because somewhere something happened and they have to disclose that. But,
Right.
In my experience, my plastic surgery experience was really good. I had an amazing doctor. And I mean, like I said, I would do it again, and I would recommend it for people.
Yes, I would too. And again, it just depends where you're at in your life and what your particular needs are.
Right. It's personal choice.
But yes, as you get older as well, it does affect your wardrobe even. I mean, menopause has affected my wardrobe.
Yes. But I think I've also decided to, and I was just reading something like yesterday about when you look in your closet, we have versions of past lives in our wardrobe. And why are we trying to hold on to that when, we need to just purge that and wear things that fit,
Make us feel good now.
and make us feel good, and we don't have to, we can let go of all that stuff because we're not that version anymore. And it kind of it's like a growing thing to me. Like, oh, I've grown so much. I don't need that.
You don't need your skinny closet anymore.
No, because I feel like I
You're
wear
never gonna
stuff
get
that's not like in my skinny closet wardrobe. And I'm like, I feel really good. I feel better in this now than I would have in that skinny outfit then. Like maybe it's just more confidence and like I've grown into my own skin and I know who I am. And I don't have anything to prove to anyone.
And you always look lovely, just as you are. You always do. Always do. But yes, everything changes about your body, and that also can lead to a lack of confidence and self-esteem. So yes, just purging and finding the things that make you look and feel good.
Yeah, but why are we so obsessed with our bodies? Because when you think about it, at the end of the day, life is short, and there's so many things every day that we encounter and experience, like nature and just conversations with friends and like all these more important things than like our physical being. Like, come on, we really need to like let that be. And I know that right now, if it's so big, like, all of these things, just focus on your body and change your body and be the best version of you. You can still be the best version of you.
Just being healthy.
And not be, I don't need to have a 6-pack to be a good person and be healthy.
Right.
I know I make healthy choices when I eat and what I do. So I just have to be comfortable.
Well,
in
you
knowing
make
that.
your life miserable searching after something
And you
that
waste
is
so much
unattainable.
time.
Worrying about it
in life. And we've talked about this before,
Yes.
when you've lost people important to you in your life, you look back and think like,
Those are the things
Those,
that
these, there's other things that are way more important than the size that I am or the pounds on the scale.
sometimes when something bad happens, right? That's when you get some perspective and think, okay, just take a step back and look at this. And talking about taking a step back and looking at things, there are some annoying things that men do that in menopause now we just can't deal with it.
Let's hear it. I need to hear one.
Well-
What's one of yours?
Well, the other day, because I'm the main cook in the household.
Of course. So am I.
Paul has his days, Tuesdays and Thursdays, when he's supposed to cook, and that is normally, hey, do you want some boiled eggs? I mean, he's very good at boiled eggs, Missy, but
Very good, huh?
very good. He always gets them absolutely perfect. The white is always cooked and the yellow is always running. It's just
there's that.
He's a perfect boiled egg cooker, but Tuesdays and Thursdays repetitively boiled eggs.
That's it. You don't get a cracker. You get a.
Oh no,
That's your protein.
boiled-
That's it. No vegetable.
just
no.
a couple of boiled eggs and sometimes a slice of bread and butter,
Oh.
or out of the freezer. But so I had come home and I thought, you know what, I'm going to cook dinner. So I know he loves potatoes, so I cooked potatoes, I cooked vegetables. He came home and he said, I'm just going to dash to our son's house, Jacob, because he's doing a reno on a new house he's bought, well, an old house that he's
Right.
bought. And Paul said, I'm just going to nip over to Jacob's. It's 4 miles up the road. And he said, I'm just going to help him fix this thing. So off he went at 6 o'clock. So me thinking, oh, he'll probably be back about 7.
Yeah, perfect.
I'll have dinner ready.
I have an hour to myself. It's great.
Yeah. So I cook and I get the potatoes done and I get the vegetables done and everything's kind of sitting there on like low, keeping warm.
Right.
Because I think he's going to come home.
And what time is this?
So it gets to 8 o'clock because I'm watching The Voice.
Right.
It's Monday. I'm watching The Voice. And suddenly I look at the clock and it's like 8:30. And I'm like, where the heck is he?
It's time for bed.
No texts, no nothing. And
We're
like,
at the point in our lives where we don't like call them because we're like, oh, they're grown
No.
and they're fine.
yes, if he hasn't texted me, then so it gets to 8:45, which is my bedtime's 9 o'clock.
Right. Mine
It's
too.
8:45, and I'm like, okay, well, I'm just going to pack this all up. So I pack it all up into the pots, put it in the fridge, and literally go and get myself into my jammies. And I'm about to hit the sack when, lo and behold,
Dun, dun, dun.
here he comes. And he's like, oh, dinner? Oh. I'm like, it's 8:45. You didn't text me.
Right.
It's 9 o'clock. Like,
You're
what are you
supposed to
thinking?
be waiting with candles.
So he
and
goes, oh, is there something in the fridge? Can I get something out of the fridge? Is it in the fridge? I'm like, yeah, it's in the fridge. It's all in pots. So he finds the pots and he goes, oh, where's the protein?
oh, I would have had words.
Any chicken? Well, I didn't cook the chicken because I was
Right.
waiting for you to come home so I could put it on the grill.
And you probably had like girl dinner, like
you
something
wanna
at the sink,
smack 'em,
some
you
crackers
know?
and cheese, and you're good.
Yes, exactly. Oh, something else, Anyway, what's your beef?
Well, today, in fact, I'm trying to get over here so we can talk about our podcast. And Josh knows that I'm headed this way. And he, just had surgery on Thursday. So he needed breakfast.
He needed Nurse Missy.
Yes. And I'm like, oh, there's some cereal in the cupboard but I need to take medication. I probably need a protein. I'm like, oh my goodness. So I made some eggs and some bacon and then I'd get myself ready while he's eating and then it's like all of a sudden I'm trying to get out the door and he wants to have like a conversation about like something that's important to him and it's like you knew I was leaving.
Mm-hmm.
But he does that all the time. I'm like, and then I'm late and I hate being late. So why is that? Like, it's important to him. I'm supposed to drop everything. But now if that role was reversed,
You could just wait.
I have to wait because he hasn't planned for that conversation and he's in the middle of something.
Mm-hmm. I had that the other day. I very rarely sit and watch television or a series because I have to be able to duck in and out of things.
Right. Absolutely.
So, but I was sitting watching Victoria because I really love these historical series, So I was sitting watching it and I'm in the zone watching it.
And then
he suddenly says, he says, what series is this and what episode?
and you're like,
And I'm like I would even know what series. I don't know whether it's series 1, 2, or 3. I have no clue, Missy.
because this is what I'm doing in my
I'm on
world.
Netflix, and I'm just I just press next show.
Right.
I don't know whether it's number 3 or 4 or
Because
5
you're
episodes.
binging.
Because I'm binging, exactly. So he goes, well, you must know. So he doesn't stop when I'm like,
Did you want to give him the finger?
I was like, I would never. Like, he sits downstairs and watches his shows, and I have no interest in watching them.
Zero
I have no
interest.
interest in what series or
No.
what episode. He can watch Duck Hunters or Ship Overboard or
Some
fishing.
science fiction, like,
Have at it. I have no interest.
same.
But I was like, why do you think you can just interrupt my show?
Yeah. Oh, no, at my house, it's like I'll be watching a show, binging, and then he'll come home and from work or whatever he's doing, or come inside from mowing, and he'll sit right down on the couch next to me and literally start watching like videos with sound.
Nice.
And it's like, do you have headphones? Like, did you not notice that I'm sitting right next to you and I'm watching something?
Engaged.
I'm engaged. And I'm sorry.
Not in your video.
I wouldn't do that I wouldn't do that to him. I'm going to start doing it if he keeps it up. But like, why? And then he's like, oh, yeah. And then turns it down. It's like,
does Josh make the bed?
well, so I get up and I go to work before him. So his rule is whoever gets out of the bed, last. So he makes it. However, his idea of making it and my idea of making it are two different versions. I'm going to show you a picture.
Pillows. Okay, show me the picture.
Okay. So on the pictures, you can see that he basically just pulls the covers up to the top and kind of throws the pillows back on the bed.
And it's all wrinkly.
It's all wrinkly. And then you can still see the mattress on the sides.
And the cushions aren't even
No,
puffed.
not they definitely are not puffed. No. But
you can still see where the head was.
Correct. Yeah, but then when I make it, everything, you can see the mattress. It looks covered. I've got all my 10 pillows, the decorative ones.
Organized. Beautiful.
Everything's folded perfectly.
So when you come back to it, it's like,
Yeah, but it's funny because he'll be like, the bed has to be made. I'm thinking, this is not making the bed. You're just pulling the covers up. I watched it.
Yeah, literally. You don't straighten the undersheet. No. There's nothing I hate more than getting into a bed where the undersheet is wrinkly.
Correct. But, for him, that's still made because on the top, it looks
covered.
like it's covered. I know.
Those are the frustrations.
And there's many, many more we can discuss. But,
yeah. Finding things in the fridge, all of those kind of things. Do you think they get annoyed with us?
Yes. The other day, in fact. So we have a couch that has a recliner on either side. It's one couch, but then the middle seat doesn't recline. But anyways, I like to leave it up because when I come back, I just like to sit down and pull my legs back up, But sometimes I'll get busy and I'll go change over the laundry, and then he'll go in there and he said the other day, it's really annoying when you leave the leg up on the recliner. It's just, you do it downstairs and you do it upstairs, and it just really bothers me. And I looked at him and I said, well, do you think that there's things that you don't do all the time that don't freaking annoy me? And he just kind of looked at me like, oh, how dare you?
10 to 1.
I'm like, but I don't say it because gosh, my list could go on and on.
You'd be there all day.
I don't know. I mean, and just think when you were first married to Paul, or you're just like, oh, it's okay. I'll put it down next time. And now you're like, no, you can deal with it just like I deal with all your stuff. Same thing. I used to sit and watch sports with Josh.
Oh, never, ever.
And now, no. I
watch that on your own in your man cave.
Yeah. And if I should happen to sit there and fold a basket of laundry while you're watching it, I am not paying attention to it. You can yell and scream at your TV all you want. But yeah, I'm not going to do that. And that's the difference. Our older versions, or I guess younger versions, our older self would have endured that for that person.
We would have done.
But they wouldn't have done the same. They're not going to watch Martha Stewart with us all day, or crafting shows. Can you imagine just think, if Martha Stewart Living played on Sundays all day, Saturday afternoons, Thursday nights, and Monday nights, would they sit through that with us? Like sports? Absolutely not. But here, women are like, oh, and for these women that, like, I have tons of friends that love basketball and football. I'm sorry. I used to cheer. I loved cheering. Did I love the sports? Absolutely not. So, oh, touchdown. Woohoo. Let's cheer it on. I didn't pay attention.
The only thing I love to watch and binge watch, which is sporty, is when the Olympics are on, or the things like that, or tennis. Wimbledon.
Really?
Wimbledon.
Oh, no.
I can watch Wimbledon tennis.
Do you know what I love? Soccer. Like real soccer.
Well, it's going to be the World Cup soon.
I know. We were going to think of maybe trying to go, but that whole thing, it's so expensive, and you won't even get to see USA because of how it goes. But I do love soccer. I used to date a goalie in high school.
Ooh.
Yep. I know. He's bald now too. Strange how that worked out. He had a full head of hair in high school. Holy smokes.
Oh yeah, by the way, that's it.
By the way, time to go work in the yard and get down and dirty.
See you later.
All right, until next time. Bye.
Bye.